Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Gonzalez and I'm here to talk about the three resources I had. First of all, positive behavior support are educational practices that promote positive student behaviors and avoid rewarding negative student behaviors. The goal is to teach alternative approaches and minimize factors that trigger the challenge of behaviors. For example, kicking the students out the class is not the best idea. This throws a lot of time out of their lessons in class. Some students will purposely disrupt class just so they can step out of class and avoid doing the task. This is why one of the resources I used was on the PANT website, and I really enjoyed it. It was called Time Away, not time out. So the difference between the two is that time out means that the reinforcement is reduced or removed for some time. Usually the timeout is used as a punishment. The author of this article, Diana Browning Wright, stated that time away is when a student has the option to leave a task. So the student will walk over to the designated area and will remain there until they are ready to cope with the instructions of the task. And the student will return to their assigned seat when they are ready, not by the teacher telling them go back to your seat, but when they are ready to go back to their task. So instead of how I would have this into my classroom is that instead of kicking out the student, I'll first, if I have a disruptive student, all the good things that they have done during the day, and then I'll let the student know that they have two options, and that is to be on task or to cool off for a while. This gives them the option to choose, and if they are taking a while to pick, I can just say, I'll let you think about it. Let me know when you're ready. I'll come back right now and you can tell me what you decide to do. And I really enjoyed this idea because the teacher identified the desired behavior first and then the undesired efforts. And the teacher also didn't force the student to make immediate decisions, but the teacher will give the student the option. And another way to promote PBS is by an activity called Pit Crews by Diana Browning Wright. And for this one is you have 2 to 3 students help another student stay on task. So what they use is a positive sign and a question mark. So the question mark means that they're not on task, and the positive sign means that they're on task or that they're improving. So for this, I'll have 2 to 3 students help a friend stay on task. And I'll give an example of what a pit crew is, kind of like the movie Cars. That the pit crew helps the driver. Anything that's wrong with it, they'll fix it, and he'll go back into the race, and he'll continue until he needs help again. So for this, I'll give this student, it'll give the option for all the students to be involved, and I'll also let them know that if they have a certain amount of pluses, then they get extra free time or even extra points on an assignment they would like. And I like this idea because it gets the whole class involved, and the targeted student will probably see the pit crew as a positive interaction of friends wanting to help each other out, and it will enhance the students' sense of belonging. And the last resource was a YouTube video. Her name is Miss V. She goes by the name Miss V, and she was showing us ways that we can incorporate positive behavior inside the classroom. And she stated that, and a lot of these don't cost money, so she states that there should be 2, one individual and one class support system. So for the individual, she used Owlbucks. Owl, it was their mascot, so they're called owl bucks. And she started off with $1 and then $5, and every time they had their homework out, they would get owl bucks. Anything positive that they did, they'll get owl bucks. So they were getting rewarded really often, so that they can see that their positive behavior is being recognized, and that's something that they should do. She also encourages students to be on task, and she started her owl bucks with $1 to $5, and then towards the end of the year she increased it and did $1, $5, and $10. So by the end of the year, the students start to get like they already want to be done with the school year, so they'll get more motivated knowing that they'll get more money. And then this way, they have a raffle at the end of the month or the end of the week, and they'll get to pick out of a treasure box. And I really enjoyed this because it's something I've seen in other schools, and I would definitely incorporate this in my school, especially as a teacher when I become a teacher, because I want to be an elementary school teacher, and they love getting rewarded. So I really enjoy this because it gives them so many opportunities to do good in the class throughout the year. And not only that, but they like to receive gifts, so they'll know if I do good, I will get something that is worth more. So like the owl bucks, it's something that will eventually be worth more when it comes to the raffle, or to time to do a raffle for somebody to pick the treasure box.